This is a show on original instrumental.
You know what I'm saying? Got a little story to tell y'all. I just been having my first love affair for a while.
Well, my name is CAMEO HOLLIDAY. I'm a singer, songwriter, dancer, model, and I do it because I love it. I love music. Of course, I mean, you're always supposed to branch out and do more. Shoot, yeah, I'll probably go into some acting, maybe, you know, probably do some more producing and things of that sort. Maybe even cinematography, who knows?
Feels so good to me.
Doing that close to what is about? It's going on about 14 years now, literally. Doing it since I was 16, so yeah, about 14 years.
You
know, it's a funny thing. My best friend, Harold Copeland, aka RP of Untamed Music, he's actually the one that inspired me. Met him in high school, and I haven't looked back ever since. Back in high school is where I started. Me and RP, aka Harold Copeland, we dropped a single album and sold about 500 copies school-wide. The next big success that we had was a self-titled album when we added a third member to the group. His name was Mo Patterson. He brought a completion of harmony, put a little extra range on the group or whatnot, and we dropped that album around the same time P Minor's Can I was real heavy on the radio waves here. Sold about 2,000 copies of that, you know, as far as the internet and street sales. We was in the middle of making another album, and everything dispersed. So once it dispersed, I went on to become a solo artist, and I dropped my first album called Finally. It's still available on cdbaby.com if you still want it, you know. And I sold about maybe 4,000 copies of that online. So yeah, the numbers speak for themselves, you know what I'm saying? It's a hustle out here. I've accomplished quite a bit, performed quite a few places, so yeah, I feel like I got a little something, something.
In my life.
Just show up to the shows. Like, I mean, you don't have to spend a dime. I mean, your support, you being out there, rooting me on is one thing, you know what I'm saying? And secondly, you know what I'm saying, if you see me and you like what I do and you want somebody else to hear me, you know, word of mouth is the best thing, you know, for it, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, between Twitter and YouTube, you know, I'm all over those, you know, so if you see a video that you like or whatever, whatnot, you want to share it, that's another way you can help out. I mean, and, you know, just show love, I mean, period, even if you don't like me. So. Next 2 steps when I leave 402 today. Well, first and foremost, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish building my own studio. That way I can cut the middleman out, you know, having to go from one place to another and paying more money out of pocket. So that'll be the first thing that I'm going to do. I'm close to having that accomplished and done. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to write more music to further along my movement, you know what I'm saying, and just continue to do what fans love and what they know me for. I would love to do something with the last few, like to literally hit the stage with them and you know, rock out. I did that before, but I would like to do it again, you know what I'm saying, it's just that fun. Someone famous, I would love to hit the stage with somebody like, oh man, I'll have to say, you know, either Tyrese or like Tank or somebody, and get on stage and just rock out, like real talk. Just go for it. Go for what I know.
Cause it's the way you handle yourself around scandal.
Oh yeah, worked with a lot of folks in overall, a ton of them. Should I name them? Alright, yeah, I work with Big Wade, you know what I'm saying? Big Wade is one hell of an engineer. I like working with him. He's real easy to work with, dependable. I've worked with different artists, you know, I work with Jay Solo, I work with, get ready to do a collaboration with E-Rock here. I work with Johnny Lowe. I worked with, trying to get a hookup with Tejas, trying to work with him. I'm working with Erin. Erin, y'all did an interview with her a little while ago. I'm getting ready to work with her. Lady Keys, we get ready to get it in tonight. Work with Sherelle from Doja Entertainment. I've worked with a couple gospel artists that are here. You know, one name is Paris Spencer. We got quite a few of them. You know what I'm saying? I've collabed with a few rap artists here. I did a couple of joints with Soda, you know, Young Soda, and Lucky, and Fonz, the Midwest Beast. You know what I'm saying? And the list just kind of goes on. You know.
Boy Entertainment.
Oh man, I would like to work with ASO. I would like to work with you know, Queso, Shannon Marie. You know, I mean, anybody that's willing to, you know, let a brother help out. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my boy DJ Mouse. We also did some things. I apologize. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, anybody that's willing and ready to work with me. But yeah, those are just a few that come to mind.
Talk is cheap and only time will tell, and my actions will speak.
I love L.4.0.2 because it's something positive for the city, not only for the artists, but for anybody that's doing anything in Omaha. You know, whether it be clothing, whether it be, you know, hats, you know what I'm saying, anything, you know, labels, pictures, whatever it is, they showing love to everybody and everything. And I mean, you don't get that. Well, I've never gotten it anywhere but here. So, I mean, hey, I can't be mad at that. I show mad love for L.4.0.2. To unite the city. That's what I believe their purpose is. To unite the artists, to keep the artists from hating on one another and start helping one another and become a unit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of other cities are units and they move forward. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Omaha, we're still trying to get it together. So L.4.0.2 is here to unite the city and push it forward instead of dragging it backwards. You know what I'm saying? No longer being crab in a bucket. At the end of 2012, y'all should see me on BET, real talk. In the process of getting on Rated Next. Get ready to blaze the stage in January out there in New York. I should be a household name by then, real talk. If y'all don't know me, y'all will, and that's how I feel about it. And I mean, if you ain't copped the album, if you ain't copped the single on iTunes, feel free to do so. It's on iTunes. It's under They Say CAMEO HOLLIDAY, and just, you know what I'm saying, expect big things from me. I plan on putting an O on the map by the end of 2012. If I have not done that, I have not done my job. I've been on the grind for too long. Now I'm ready to move forward. Anyway, it's like youtube.com/CDH-Got-Vocals, Twitter, CDH-Got-Vocals, you know what I'm saying, Facebook, of course, you know, CAMEO HOLLIDAY. You can still catch me on MySpace every now and again as well. That's Solo Satar, you know what I'm saying, it's SART08, you know what I'm saying. You can catch me there. You can catch me on boomdizzle.com. That's a website that Ludacris has up. You can catch me on ratednext.com. You can catch me on iTunes. You know what I'm saying? All of those are under my name, CAMEO HOLLIDAY. Shout out, man, to L.4.0.2 first and foremost for letting me be here and letting me do me. You know what I'm saying? And giving me the chance to, you know, put my name out there and get some other faces to see me. I want to shout out my boy RP, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. I can't wait till his album drops. His album's going to be crazy. The homeboy Fonz, the Midwest Beast. Man, we got to hook up. We got to do some more things. Big Wave, big shout out to you, man. I plan on being on a feature on one of your songs on this next album you got coming out. I know it's going to be releasing next year, so I want to be on one. E-Rock, my homeboy Montreal, Chloe Drake, you know what I'm saying, Passions Johnson, Danny Cleveland. Shout out to all of y'all. You know, we all did our thing out there with the Voices of the City Part 1. I had a lot of fun, you know. Shout out to Our Style, you know what I'm saying. They got me into the game as far as like live performances and live bands. And I want to shout out to them and rip to Roy Davenport. He was the one that got me started on everything that I do. So, yeah, man, shout out to all of my peoples. Holla.
Girl, I'll be around.
I think with the top 10, I think it would just cause folks to pay attention, take a listen. What everybody believes is hot, you know what I'm saying? Not so much as it being a competition, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that will push artists to do better and more music, you know what I'm saying? I believe that it would just cause everybody to step their game up. Just the idea of having one, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be up there too, come January 31st. I'm gonna drop all 3 of my albums off here, so y'all come cop them. You know what I'm saying? Come cop them. Alrighty? I've been craving you, and I've been needing you. I've been wanting you for so long, but now, see, there is no need for me to want no more, 'cause all I ever wanted was a chance to adore, girl, finally, yeah. Anyway, I'll let your boy.
Remember in the day when I heard you say that you needed your space and you walked away. I was so conflicted and so damn confused, but what more could I do when I wanted you to stay right here by my side every night and every morning when I opened up my eyes. I knew in my heart I treated you right, but in your heart, girl, you had to say goodbye. It took everything in me 'cause I wanted to cry, but I held back the tears and I let them subside. You and me, girl, we were so right, so I gave you your wings, so baby you could fly. They say, how can I spend my days and how can I spend my nights without her by my side? They say you really love her, I should let her go, and if she comes back she's yours, and that's how I really know.